You know why I'm smiling? You should know why I'm smiling. But if you don't, I will tell you why I'm smiling. I am smiling because of the Undertaker's return last night to Monday Night Raw. A old school Raw. I don't know the exact March 4th old school Raw. Pretty amazing, and if you know me and watch any of my other videos, you would know that I am a huge Undertaker fan. Undertaker is my favorite wrestler. I'm not going to get into the reasons why, but if you want to find out why, I posted videos about the Undertaker before. Now I'm going to do a review of what I thought about Old School Raw. I don't remember the exact order of matches, but when I see them on WWE.com, that will spark my memory. But how could you forget what happened first? The Undertaker returning was amazing, and yet it was not amazing. Of course, I was pumped up, I was excited, but but I didn't really like the way they brought him back. I mean, he just came out in the beginning, um, and really just stood on the entranceway, which honestly, I'm not gonna say I wasn't excited because I was excited as fuck. But now thinking about it, I don't really like the way they did it. Why? Because there was no build up to his return. Really, there was no build up to between a superstar and the Undertaker for a potential WrestleMania match, which I hated. But we're gonna get to that later. Who is going to face the Undertaker? Um, but first, Undertaker came out and the Vicky Guerrero declared a fatal four-way between CM Punk, Sheamus, Randy Orton, and someone else that's eluding me, the Big Show. Because they all came out and they pretty much said the same thing about how they could beat the Undertaker at WrestleMania. Bullshit. Okay. But they pretty much said the same thing about how they could beat the Undertaker. They all got different styles and different things they could use to beat the Undertaker. Bullshit. Bullshit. Okay. So Vicky Guerrero made the Fatal 4-Way, and we had the Fatal 4-Way for the main event. Next match up, or next thing that happened on the card was the match between Ryback and the United States Champion Antonio Cesaro. Now, was this a good match? Yes. Did I like this match? Yes, because of the way. Actually, it was just a pretty much back and forth match. I mean, Cesaro, which surprised me, got the upper hand on Ryback early, and at the end, I thought Cesaro was gonna win it because he hit Ryback with the uppercut out of nowhere, really, out of nowhere. Um, but then he tried to lift Ryback up. Ryback countered into the shell shock, his finishing maneuver. Nah, it was a good match. Good way to start off this show. Not bad at all. Not bad. Ryback was your winner of that match. Next match up was something. Hold on. I should be more prepared, but I'm not. Mark Henry versus Zack Ryder. Yeah, you know what happened here. Mark Henry defeated Zack Ryder, and then they kind of teased um, Ryback versus Mark Henry at the at WrestleMania because Mark Henry came down to the ring and Ryback and him has a stare down. Now this match could be interesting, but could be, not saying it's going to be, just big man versus big man match here. But it's interesting to see with Ryback, because he's not your average big man. So, next match up on the card, or next moment, I should say, because I really don't remember. The Miz defeated Dolph Ziggler with special guest coming out to his corner, Ric Flair. Yes, Ric Flair. Woo, and all that happy fun crap. Um, Good match, good back and forth match. Ziggler looks good heading into WrestleMania. Actually, he he actually doesn't have a match, I don't believe. Neither does Miz, but they both put on a great show. You know, Biggie Langston tried to get involved, he failed. AJ tried to get involved, he failed. When Ric Flair came over and started shopping at Big E Langston, Big E Langston threw him off, and then that was a distraction for Ziggler, and The Miz picked up the win. So good match, not bad, not a bad match. Next up on the card we have uh somebody. We have, oh, yes. Rock and John Cena confrontation. Now, depending on who you talk to, this is gonna be different. Obviously, um, did I think it was a good promo? Nah. I mean, it was pretty much all about redemption for John Cena, and it was pretty much for The Rock the how John Cena isn't gonna get redemption, and The Rock's gonna beat him at WrestleMania. Kind of generic, kind of. No, I've seen it before between Rock and John Cena going at it verbally. So nothing special there. Um, so we'll see what happens in the coming weeks, but nothing special. Um, Next we had Jack Swagger, who attacked Hacksaw Jim, Duggan, Sergeant Slaughter, and Dusty Rhodes. And I didn't like this at first, because I was thinking, how could they do this to Hacksaw, Dusty Rhodes, and Sergeant Slaughter? I was thinking that, and then I thought this. Wow, because you attack these legends and put them down, that's a real heel move. That's a real dick move right there. That could put you over in a sense, not in really big fashion, but that really solidified Jack Swagger as a heel. So I guess I did kind of like it, and it was pretty cool to see Hacksaw, Jim Duggan, Dusty Rhodes, and Sergeant Slaughter. Um, I mean, yeah, and the match never got started as Jack Swagger just attacked everyone. So yeah, that was that. And next up on whatever happens, um, the tag team champions, Team Hell No versus Prime Time Players. Good match? No, it was just the same boring stuff that has happened between the Primetime Players and Team Hell No the past few weeks. Nothing special. I didn't like it, and I guarantee you that Team Hell No is going to disband and have a WrestleMania match. That's just how I feel about that. It wasn't a good match, though. The next match, Brodus Clay and Tensai defeating uh 3 and B squash match. Honestly, they're all jobbers, but pretty much squash match. Match lasted about a minute and a half, not even. Honky Tonk Man came out, hit Heath Slater over the head with a guitar, which was pretty cool. But that's all I gotta say about that. Doing it Jeff Jarrett style, actually. Next up, we had Fandango refusing to face Kofi Kingston when Justin Roberts couldn't announce his name right. Are 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 you serious? We have this guy who we're supposed to build up and make him like build up and make him worth watching and making people, well, not really worth watching, but making him like how do I say this? Making him like a new star, making him a new star, and solidifying him as a new star, and showing the WWE universe what he has to offer. That didn't happen, as he refused to fight Kofi when Justin Roberts wouldn't announce his name right. Stupid, I know. Next match, or that match actually, Triple H challenging Brock Lesnar to a match at WrestleMania 29. Yes, 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 I love it. I love it. I hope you guys love it, because I don't know, there's just something about Triple H coming back, the fire he had in his eyes, the promo that he put out like he always can, about how he was waiting for his moment to come back, and when Brock Lesnar attacked Vince McMahon, like the F5, that was his moment. That was his time to shine and come back and completely obliterate Brock Lesnar. So I guarantee you there will be a match at WrestleMania 29. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. So, good promo. I liked it. Next, we had the World Heavyweight Champion Alberto Del Rio defeat Wade Barrett. Good match, back and forth. I really didn't know who was gonna win, but you know, Alberto Del Rio won. Back and forth match, pretty good. Well, I'd say decent. Next, we had the New Age Outlaws returning one more time to face Primo and Epico, and it was just poetry between the New Age Outlaws, as they worked like they haven't looked better. I mean, well, obviously they look better, but I mean, it's just like 12 years ago, 11 years ago. They're just fine tuned, still working like pros. It was just great to see that match. And finally, we had the fatal four-way between, all the competitors I named earlier, to see who would face the Undertaker at WrestleMania. Now, we all knew CM Punk was gonna win. At least I hope you guys did, because I think I did. And it was pretty obvious to someone who really hasn't read the online reports. It was pretty obvious um, to know that Punk was gonna win, because it's gonna be respect versus the streak, or at least that's what I think in at WrestleMania 30. But fuck you, CM Punk, because okay, you might hate me for that, but fuck you, CM Punk, because the streak will never die, I swear to God. So yeah, Fatal 4-Way wasn't too long, wasn't too exciting. I mean, really, you got Big Show and Sheamus in there. I'd rather just see Randy Orton and CM Punk go one-on-one by themselves. I hate Sheamus, he sucks, and I don't like the Big Show in that situation. He shouldn't be even, like, in the running to face Undertaker, or not in the running, but not like a contender to face Undertaker. What the fuck has he done recently? Besides lose to Alberto Del Rio. So CM Punk won the Fatal 4-Way. Could have been better. Um, CM Punk just hit whoever he hit with the GTS, and it was a 1-2-3 victory. But after that, oh boy, the Undertaker came out to stare at CM Punk, and it was just awesome. It was awesome. Oh, he hit Randy Orton with the go to sleep. That stare down was awesome, and that's it for my old school Raw review. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, comment if you feel the need, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys later. Go Undertaker. He's the man, the dead man. Better know whose yard it is, and peace.